So let me go on to my Uncle Charlie Glockner. Uncle Charlie married Fanny Schockleiter, and they had 4 children, and the 4th child died in infancy, and they had a daughter, Columba, who was quite a gal, and always was trying to get a man. She finally I can remember, got a traveling salesman and married him and had a son by him, but the marriage didn't work out. The son was killed in a car accident, and Columba died at the young age of 56, and that was her life. She had a brother, Charles, who married another Helen. We have 3 Helen Glockners. My Aunt Helen, they called my mother Little Helen, and this Charlie Glockner, number 2, married a Helen Dorr Glockner. They had 1 daughter, Joanne. Charlie, to me, died young, although he was 62 or 63, and his wife died at the age of 55, and the daughter is 60 years old now and has never married, and her name is Joanne. So we've got 3 Joanne Glockners, my Joanne, this Joanne, and my cousin Bob Glockner's wife is Joanne, so who is part of Adolph's lineage. So the only living member of Uncle Charlie's family is Madeline Glockner, and Madeline is 90 years old now, and we take care of her. She's of good mind. Her body is weakening, but she was the first woman clerk hired by the Norfolk and Western Railroad, and she must have been just a real whiz on the typewriter. And of course the men resented it because they were all the clerks, but she withstood it and worked out her life with the railroad, and she's quite an interesting person, and just a good person, and so that takes care of Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie was a big man. I've got a recollection that Uncle Charlie and Sister Aquin and Anna Glockner Meyer were big people. I would say Uncle Frank must have been a big person to look at him in his picture. Don't know what kind of weight he ever put on, but I'm sure he. But you know, their father was a small man, and Magdalena was small, and I don't know where all the stature came from in the boys in the family. I didn't know William Leo Glockner, who was born in 1871, and I don't know who he married. He died in California in 1935, so he was about 69 years old when he passed away, but he didn't have any children. I really don't know anything other than I understand that he was a little lax about his faith, and that Auntie Aquin spent much time, and I hope that he died in the church and the good graces of our Lord. And